My sleep-deprived brain is really funny because it has like vines, old school vines and memes on the loop inside my head. That's my internal dialogue, right? And I just laugh to myself like a fucking psychopath because the voices in my head are like, I'm gonna be late for school, etc. But I've got school. And that's what I'm laughing at. Bro, I'm so disoriented today. It's so funny. I cannot piece one thought together. And I was training someone today. And I oscillated between being like so out of it that I was like, and they were like, okay. And I was like, and then the other times I was spewing so many words so fast, but I was slurring because my tongue is fucking sleepy. And they were like, but what did you say? And I was like, like, I have so much knowledge to give you and I'm so tired. Like, take it! I make no sense, but I came here to say that I don't know why my heater's on. Why is my heater on? It's 87 degrees, bro. I came here to say that I don't know if it's a sleep deprivation or what, but I'm a little jaded. Like, what's the point of life? That's not a good question to ask because it leads you into an existential crisis, into an existential abyss. Step away from the abyss. You don't want to get near it. Clear it? The fuck am I saying? Also, my sleep deprived brain is so obscene. Like, his cousin. I'm cousin. I be cousin. I never cuss, and I be cousin at work. Maybe it's because I know that it's like my third to last day at work, and I just don't give a shit what people think about me anymore. And it's so liberating. I invite you to not give a shit. It's so freeing. If you have the opportunity to not give a shit anymore, do it. Don't give a shit. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. Like, I just don't care. Do you like me? I just don't care. I'm not gonna bend over backwards trying to please you. You can hate me. I don't care. I can keep you up at night because you despise me. I literally don't care. I don't care. This is my fault. This is Temptation Island's fault. I am running on 2 hours of sleep and no caffeine. Actually, matcha's caffeine, but that doesn't feel like caffeine the way coffee feels. Oh, fuck. Going back to the... Oh, come on. Going back to the... Bro, it's... I don't even have 24 hours of not sleeping. Actually, yeah. If I slept 2 hours, how many hours did I sleep? Anyways, if this is me 24 hours without sleep, imagine what I'd be like 48 hours. I would be so scary. I would be so unstoppable. I need an intervention. That's not normal. I feel so silly. I feel so silly without sleep. Look at my veins. Those are the eyes of someone who stayed up watching Temptation Island and regrets not a single minute of it. Do you see that lung capacity to inhale? Listen! I'm serious. I've been trying to be serious since I got into this car. For fuck's sake! Listen! What is the point of life? You know? Like, you go to work and you're just a number. And you easily blend into the background. And people forget you because you're not the loud type and you're not the chatty type. At least I'm not. I don't know about you, but I'm talking as if we are one. What is the point of life? What is the point of life? Like, what is the fucking point? Do you ever just wonder that? And not in like a so depressed. No, I mean like life is really weird. It's a weird thing. It's a weird experience. It's a weird simulation. Why am I here instead of home? Like, what am I working so hard for? I get that some people have like children that they have to provide for and they don't have a choice. But what about the people that do have a choice? Like, why are they working so hard if they could just choose to live slowly? But in this economy, you can't really fucking take that luxury. In this unstable economy, you have to have plans. You have to have strong finances because you have no idea what the future holds. So the choices that you make today could make or break your future, your comfort, your safety in the future. And that's fucking crazy. A crazy shit ton of responsibility to put on a young version of yourself, isn't it? But it happens every day. Every day. But every day feels mundane, and it's that mundanity that tricks you into thinking that I can get away with not holding myself to my highest standard for today, because it's just one more day. Like, what's one day gonna do? But it adds up, habits build, and you just start slipping, bro, and you don't remember who you were, and your conviction is blunted out, and like, you used to care so much and now you just barely care. Like, you barely get by. You're just doing the bare minimum. Barely. The bare minimum. And it's sad. It's sad. It's sad that there isn't any other like higher romantic purpose to things, and that really makes me fucking sad. And I think I try to cover the fact it makes me sad by just working harder, thinking that it'll somehow... Boy, why are you doing a mating bird dance in front of my car, sir? I am not a female bird. Go find someone else. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh my god, I forgot what I was saying. Jesus. I was so close to breakthrough and I forgot what I was saying. Listen, this is important. This could be the very last thing I say. I don't know, I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know if this is what life feels like, or if this is just life in the sterile walls of a hospital that just strip away humanity and art and spirit, and it just feels so formulaic and like guided by all these fucking metrics and rules, and it just I don't know if I'd be happier in a different lifestyle, in a different city, in a different career, in a different group of people. And that curiosity will always eat me alive. You know, I get Sylvia Plath's fig tree analogy. I fucking get it, Sylvia. It eats you alive wondering what other versions of your lives could have made you happy and which ones maybe wouldn't have made you happy. And if this is the one that makes you the most happy, like, it eats you alive thinking about that. And if you're into that, maybe you'd like The Midnight Library by oh my god, what's his name? Matt Haig? Daniel Craig? Matt Haig? I'm sorry, I love his book. But if you like that sort of thing of like, there's just so many possible versions of your life, and you find yourself within one of those many, and you're not even sure it's one you like, that one. You might also like Dark Matter. I forgot the author, but there's a Amazon adaptation of the book. Really good. Why am I doing book recommendations? I don't know. But yeah, I just feel sad. This is 9 minutes of me being sad in the car instead of going home. It's just like the sadness is like pervasive. It's perpetual. It's always there. I'm just distracted from it at different degrees throughout the day. But like, it's always there. You know, I'm distracted from it when I'm like driving to work and I'm thinking about the day ahead and what I need to make sure I do throughout my shift so that I can keep my job and keep paying my bills and keep paying the roof over my head. So I'm distracted momentarily, but like then I get through the shift and it's the end of the shift and I think I'm going home, and for like a brief moment it's like, okay, I got over that hurdle, so now I have enough peace and quiet to actually allow those doubts to creep back in, and they do, and it creeps in for at least a little while before I'm chasing some other hurdle. some other objective and distracted again. And like sometimes I think that at night I stay up late until 2 a.m. like I did last night, because it's like the only time I don't feel like I'm doing something aimlessly, even though it's ironic because watching TV at 2 a.m. is aimless. Like, what is your point of losing sleep to watch TV? But it actually feels like it's something that I'm just doing like organically. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm trying to force anything. It just feels natural. It feels authentic. It feels like it's the only time I'm me, and I'm done playing masks and games and of pretend. And I don't know if anybody else gets it, and I don't know if I'm making any logical sense. I am running on 2 hours of sleep, and this is what writers call word vomit. I was trying to find a very sophisticated way to say it, but word vomit came to mind. Stream of consciousness is what I was saying, but word vomit works. I'm just sad. I don't know what the fucking point is. I have a good family. I have great parents, and I love them. And I have a beautiful, beautiful puppy at home that I love to hug and snuggle with, and I could be with right now. But instead, I'm preoccupied thinking of, like, I could be happier. I don't feel like I'm at the maximum of my happy that I could be. And I don't know if that's greed or ambition, but I'm always, like, eaten alive by that curiosity of, like, I could be happier than this. Am I settling for this minimum level of happiness because I think it's all I could ever get? Or is that a delusion? Is that a fault of my thought? Maybe I deserve better. Maybe this is not the place I need to be in. And, like, I don't know how to fix those problems. I don't know how to find the answers to that. And, like, I can't talk about these things with people because they'll just look at you like, you need a fucking therapist. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I am one. I'm fucking kidding. I'm not. I could be. If I studied 2 more years, I could be a therapist, and I could listen to myself in the mirror and say, like, bitch, I know, girl. It's just something you can't talk to people about. Maybe I should get a therapist, but, like, even them, they have appointments and they have things to do, and it's like, they don't got time to listen to all your shit. So by default, we've got this camera here, this video log, and the wonderful creation of the internet, where things can be eternalized, immortalized, even embarrassing things like this video. And I'm grateful for it, but also mortified that it could come back and haunt me in the future. But I'm grateful that I could just speak to it like freely. And I feel like a weight is lifted off my shoulders when I do, because it feels like I'm hearing myself, like I'm being heard for the first time. I don't know who to talk about these things to. Sometimes I wish there was more. And I cannot be the only fucking person in the world that wishes that. I cannot be. It's not a nasty, shameful, greedful, ambitious thing. It's just, like, genuinely wondering, maybe I would be happier somewhere else. Maybe I made the wrong choice to pick medicine. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just in the wrong specialty of medicine. And maybe I've only seen one facet of medicine, and I'm broad stroking the whole landscape of medicine. But maybe, like, it's not supposed to be a shade of blue. Maybe this is just a shade of blue, but I'm trying to think, make the whole picture blue. Like, I love blue, but, like, you get the point. So that's my consensus. It started really silly and it got real fucking depressive, like usual. You can ignore my work polo. I don't know. I don't want to get confiscated, guys. I'm talking shit and I'm wearing company logo. Oh no. Good thing I'm quitting. I'm so close to losing my shit. That's all. Like, losing it. Like, psychotic break. Hey. Psychotic break around the corner, bitches. And by that I mean I'm gonna rock myself in the corner of a bedroom and, like, hum to myself so that I don't feel like I'm going insane. I don't know. I feel like I'm such a weird person, and that's not low self-esteem. That's just self-awareness. I'm a weird person. Like, I don't mesh well with people. And I'm not saying I'm a pick-me girl. No, like, I'm weird. If you've watched this video, you've deduced that already, my friends. Weird girl squad, what's up? So being weird, I tend to overcompensate and mask when I'm in public. And public includes workspace. And how do I mask? I try to put this face of like, I'm super competent, I'm super put together. I lost my train of thought. I'm super competent, I'm super put together. I am not moving out of this parking spot, motherfucker. Yeah, I try to put like the face of like, I'm super responsible, like, don't talk to me, I'm busy, I'm serious, I don't laugh, I don't joke, because it makes me feel vulnerable. But you don't know that. Why would you know that? You just think I'm a bitch. You just think I'm weird. You just think I'm jaded and aloof and like not worth the effort. And I hate that. I hate that I've made people feel that, because I'm not a bad person. I actually have so much love I could give if I even gave a fuck to give it. But I don't give it to just anyone. And the problem is people like get a first impression of you, and then just like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep talking to her. And like, I don't talk to you either, because I'm aloof and shut off, and I compensate and hide my crazy. I'm tired of being alone, you know? Like, I see other people connect. It's not even about sex or romance. It's about like connection. Like, people connect and they have jokes and they look for each other and confide in each other and share good and bad experiences, and it doesn't feel forced, at least not from my perspective when I'm looking at them. It doesn't look forced, it doesn't look feigned, it doesn't look like they have this hidden contempt for each other. It's not like they have this deep distrust of each other. They're just connecting and being present and being authentic, and I don't know how people fucking do it. It's really tiring. I don't know how they do it. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. I can't open up to people. Like, there is a physical blockage to it. And I hate it. Because like I've said this, I think, before. 80% of the time, I'm fine. But there's that 10% of the time where I really just want someone to confide in, and someone to be my person, and someone to go home to. And someone to like build a life with. And whenever I ask myself, why am I doing this, it's because I'm building a life with someone, and we have shared values and shared goals. But I can't get close to people. I'm weird. Half of the time I look like this, which is not to say I'm ugly. I'm just like, I look like I haven't taken a good care of myself in a long time. Not ugly, just like uncared for, you know, like disheveled. And my sense of humor is a little bit autistic. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not on the spectrum officially. Maybe I am. I wish I would have that fucking label so I can excuse myself. But like, I just don't get jokes very, very, very quickly when I'm in social settings. I don't get them. And then I'll think of a comeback and it'll be like a long ass time later while I'm showering. That's when I'll think of the comeback, and then I don't have the contact of the person because we're falling out. I just don't get it. I don't get life. Like, what am I doing here? Why am I here? Like, what value do I add to the world? And I'm not saying this to get depressed. It's just like dissociation. Like, I'm stepping out of myself and looking at my body, and I'm like, girl, who are you? What are you doing here? The world would literally continue if you stopped existing all of a sudden for reasons that I can't explain. And that just makes me really sad, because I'm like, okay, if I'm that disposable, if I'm that easy to erase, then why am I here? Why am I trying to be my best self every day? What's the fucking point? What's the fucking point? If these memories that I have just die with me when my corpse dies, like, where do they go? You know? I'm gonna go to Publix. Publix is gonna make me feel better. Thanks for listening to Existential Diaries. I look so ugly, but like, I don't care. This is me. Ugly as fuck. Sleep deprived. Bloodshot eyes. Weird accents every 5 seconds because that's how my brain reloads. Skill. I've got skill. It's not funny. I've got skill. I think I've done it, guys. I think I've gone insane. I think I've reached psychotic break. Ah! Ah! I wish I could say this is drugs. I wish I could say this is alcohol, but no. It's my fucking brain. It's my brain. All on its own. My brain. All on its fucking own. And you know what else? My face itches. That's what else. No, you know what else? I'm not even sure. Like, I just feel so pathetic. Like, everyone's applying to, like, med school. Or at least trying, you know? They're studying for the MCAT. Like, really making an effort. Even if they look like the most low-effort person out there. You know? And I know perception is objective, but sometimes you can just tell objectively that person is low fucking key. And yet they're studying to apply the MCAT. And here I am overworking myself at a measly scribe job, trying to prove what to these people, but undercompensating in my scholastic academics and going for a 2-year program PA instead of med school. So, like, why do I put more effort into proving myself to other people at my workplace, like my colleagues, with my charting, and not with school? Like, when it's something that's, like, for me. Like, I don't get it. It's an external locus of motivation, I guess, or validation. But I thought I'd healed that. Like, why am I still performing? And it bothers me. Like, it bothers me that other people who I see as lower key than I am, like, they don't want it enough. They're applying to med school, and they're probably gonna fucking get in. And maybe they were never sure that they wanted to go to med school, but they did the thing that I haven't done, which is try. And they actually got in. And it bothers me that I'm not trying, but, like, at the same time, I don't want to. Maybe I'm scared of my own power, or maybe I'm just scared in general, like. And I constantly underachieve because I'm protecting myself from what? From, like, having more responsibilities, having more power, having more status, having more eyes on me, maybe? Anyways, this video has been 23 minutes too long. Oh my god. Should I just upload it directly like this? Who's gonna listen to this? Future me. Oh my god, look at my lips. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Oh dear god. Let's go to Publix before I have a stroke.